Appropriately taking place December 26th on Boxing Day on ESPN+, the bantamweight division will be unified. A true David versus Goliath clash, pound-for-pound superstar Naoya Inoue looks to complete his domination of the bantamweight division in an undisputed battle against IBF and WBA champion Marlon Tapales in Tokyo. Presented in the early morning in the United States, the battle comes after Inoue put on the most impressive victory of his career, an 8-round destruction of previously undefeated Stephen Fulton. In what looks to be nothing more than a coronation on paper, Tapales looks to pull off what would undoubtedly be the biggest upset of 2023 against the most explosive fighter in the sport of boxing. Can Tapales challenge the greatest fighter out of Japan, or will he simply be a small speed bump on the continued road to superstardom for Inoue? In this preview, we'll look at the circumstances surrounding this fight, including how they match up, as well as odds and a final prediction. Welcome to the State of Boxing's preview of Naoya Inoue versus Marlon Tapales for the undisputed bantamweight championship of the world. Despite the fact that he's a massive underdog in this undisputed clash, Filipino champion Marlon Tapales holds 2 of the 4 titles in the 122-pound division. Sporting a 37-3 record, the 31-year-old Southpaw champion is on a 4-fight winning streak since a 2019 TKO loss to Ryosuke Iwasa for the then-vacant IBF title that he now holds. Fighting his last 3 bouts in the United States, Tapales first bounced back by defeating Eden Sunzona in his native Philippines via early knockout, and followed that up with consecutive second-round KOs over Hiroaki Teshigawara and Jose Estrella, leading up to his biggest opportunity to date, a unification last April against Mirajan Akhmadaliev. Going into the bout, Akhmadaliev sported a perfect 11-0 record, but in a back-and-forth battle, Canales annexed the WBA and IBF titles, accomplishing his dream. But one man is looking to turn Tapales' championship winning dream into a short-lived nightmare. The now 30-year-old Naoya Inoue is in his physical prime, near the top of the pound-for-pound list, and is at the height of his powers as the most exciting fighter in boxing today. Though he's reached superstardom, Inoue continues to train like a man without a cent to his name. Like a buzzsaw, Inoue has torn through 3 divisions, including his now well-chronicled victories over Juan Carlos Piano, Emmanuel Rodriguez, and the ever-popular Nonito Donaire. Following his meteoric rise to the top of 2 divisions, Inoue was tasked with what was perceived to be the most troublesome challenge of his career, another rise in weight against the slick Stephen Fulton. Despite being the smaller man moving up in weight, Inoue's power was too much for the technically sound Fulton en route to a dominant 8-round knockout over the previously undefeated American champion, capturing 2 titles in a 3rd consecutive weight class, and setting up the undisputed battle with Tapales.
Marlon Tapales is a new IBF and WBA champ.
I want to fight Naoya Inoue because I want to prove myself that I'm a champion.
自分自身がチャンピオンになることを証明したいので、井上尚弥選手とぜひ試合がしたいです。
今年中にこの2つのベルトをかけて戦いましょう。
Let's do this year.
なんとここでビッグマッチが決定いたしました。Let's do this year was said.
So now both warriors face the biggest night of their professional careers. One looks to continue his ascension to boxing royalty while the other plans to shock the boxing world in what would be the biggest upset in years. The tale of the tape gives Inoue a 1-inch height and approximately 2-inch reach advantage over Tapales while also being a year younger. With only 3 fighters going the distance with Inoue, his primary advantages come in nearly every area, including power, speed, and athleticism. Tapales' main wildcard advantage may come via his determination and southpaw stance, though he's known to lunge in with shots from time to time which would place his chances of victory in extreme peril against someone as skilled as Inoue. Odds for the undisputed super bantamweight title are as high as 10-1 in favor of an Inoue victory, with most expecting a knockout by the Japanese superstar. The prediction here says that Inoue does indeed get that knockout inside of 6 rounds, becoming undisputed at 122, and continuing his march to featherweight and further superstardom in the process.